Hey everyone, Ushma this side, and today we will dive into the latest AI tools for your iOS and Android device that you can use to keep the balance between your work life and save your time. But before that, if you're interested in learning AI tools, then we have an amazing workshop with us, which we will talk in later part of this video.
Hey Aditya, I'm working in this office since the last 5 years and you just recently joined and you have a salary 5 times as me. How is that possible, man?
It is because I'm using AI tools and ChatGPT to automate my work and I'm working 10 times as compared to you. That's why I'm getting paid 5 times as compared to you.
That is super, man. Can you please teach me the same so that I can grow my salary as well?
Absolutely, I can.
Let's move towards our first tool, which is My Mind app. If I open it up, you can see a giant archive of all of the cool articles, YouTube videos, tweets, all sort of stuff that I have saved from the web. I save mostly AI steps here so that when I make my videos, I have a giant database of potential things to talk about in my video. I come across news articles or research or informations. It's great to have this. It uses AI to help tags and create a TLDR of anything that I save in here. So for example, let's click on this. Here, this is an act everywhere, anywhere. It's a research paper that I saved from GitHub. Down at the bottom, you can see this TLDR. If I click on this and open it up, act anywhere, introduce a generative model that automates the process of generating video backgrounds tailored to the foreground subject motion. So it gives me an explanation based on all of the informations in this research. Here I get a nice base little one paragraph summary. So I know what this whole thing is about. And then down here you can see it added a bunch of tags: large scale data, automated process, a generative model, subject aware, video backgrounds, generative models. It added all of these tags for me so that later on I can quickly search and didn't add any of these tags myself. Here's how actually I added steps to my Mind app. Before moving to the next tool, you all know that AI is taking over the world in such a short span of time. We have seen so many layoffs, millions of jobs replaced by AI and whatnot. You don't want to get affected by this recession wave, right? Well, AI won't replace you, but the person using AI will. If you want to save your job and become irreplaceable in your career, join our 3 hours AI tool workshop, in which we will teach you about the best AI tools to upskill, increase your productivity, and enhance your career. Let's get back to the tutorial. The next tool is Perplexity AI, which is one of my favorite. It's a really good replacement for something like Google search. If you just need information about a topic, what are the best free mobile AI apps? Now, this one does not actually respond with a voice, but it does bring us to a response page, the best free AI apps for mobile in 2024. It's a replication ChatGPT. These apps cover a range of functionalities, etc. Then it gives us some extra questions to ask, as well as aside some resources of where it got the information that it's sharing. Another thing that I really like about the Perplexity app is that it got this Discover tab down at the very bottom. If I click on this, it will actually suggest some interesting topics to deep dive into. For example, the Messi Ronaldo era ends. What's that all about? I can click on that. It's got some sources available for me and then explains why this era in the football SL soccer is now over. Now, I believe Perplexity uses a handful of different AI model inside of the platform. The next is Socratic. This one actually is by the Google, and you can take pictures of anything and it will analyze the pictures and help you to solve problems on pictures. So if, for example, I got my camera right, if it takes this sticky notes that I just created and put a math problem on it like 14 into 268 to the power 3 plus 12, and I take a quick snapshot of it. Let me see what it can do for me. Focus here, you can see it found the math problem. I'm going to go ahead to make sure it grabs the whole thing. And then I'm going to click go and see it found the math problem 14 into 268 to the 3 plus to the power 3 plus 12. You can see it gave me the solution, but I click solve here. It actually breaks down the step-by-step method that it used to solve it. So did 14 into 268, which is 3752, multiplied it to the third power, got this giant number. Then here it added 12 to get the final results. If I press the little search icon down at the bottom, it brings up the question box and I can ask any question. For example, how deep is the deepest part of the ocean is? and I get a response as well as some additional explanations here about the world's ocean. I get related videos, question and answers, and more information from the web all in a single app. I can also scroll up from the bottom where I'm on the app and see all the various topics that I can dig in the Socratic. So this one's 100% free. The next is Swift AI. We have Swift keys. This is one of from the Microsoft, and you can install it, and you don't really need to do much inside of the app itself. It actually adds a new keyboard inside of the other app. So for example, let's say I want to text to my manager who only speaks French, and I need to send him a text in the French. I could press the little globe icon in the bottom left of my phone here, and you can see it added a new menu bar with a bench logo, and there is a little translate button. If I press the translate button, I could type the question I want to ask him, like when will the job be done for this week. Let's go ahead and change the language to French. Hit this little button here, and you can see it pasted in my questions, but the French now in the French now, and I send the text. And moreover, I can also generate images with the DALI directly inside this app and send them through text message. I just click these four little squares over the right side. You can see we have got some options like if I click this create options, so that's directly below the four squares. It describes the images you like to create. Let's do a frog jumping on a dog's head. You see, it will create image is being created, and after a few seconds I have got the handful of the images of the frog on a dog's nose, and I could select any one of these images. It copies, it clicks into a message box, press paste, and it pastes into the message box where I can send it to him. The last is Writer AI. This is one of my favorite tool. After installation, allow permissions for locations and continue with the passcode twice. It's a 3 days free trial, and later on you can go ahead for the paid version option. So there are three options available: write, reply, and rewrite. I would like to choose the right options, and then I'll select the prompt templates over here. There are several number of the prompt templates. It's professional, unprofessional, whether you want to send it to your friends or to your colleagues. Each and every prompt options are available. As I want to write a sick leave email to my manager, and I'll select the text length and writing tone. I'll keep the text length short and writing tone is professional. Then save the details and go for the generate options. It starts creating a mail within seconds. You can even change the text to real voice or speech options also, and you can also copy this email directly to your clipboard. Moreover, export this to your mail directly. So here's the wrap. Hope you found this video useful. Do like and comment and subscribe for more such videos. This was Oshma signing off until next time.